what this is doing is because based on the audience, from what I understood, this is challenging the executives who are coming in and the rest of the organization. Say, look, you have a part in this, and there's an opportunity in a way for you to help add to the pipeline, because you're on the client side every day. You're listening to the client when they talk to you. You're building the applications. So therefore, by paying attention and building relationships, etc., you are in a position to help drive new business, right? So there'll be a demand reaction and a demand creation point with this. So it's more of just an adjunct as opposed to an overlay, I guess, or as opposed to
I really dig it. I go, hey, who else do you know that I should be talking to? Sometimes they're like, well, I met someone here that would like this. I'm like, great, can you go bring them back? And they'll go fishing for me and bring them back and say, I want to introduce you to someone.
Very good. Well done, my man. Look, that's why you're a player.
You got to keep fishing.
That's why you're a player. That's why you get it done.
I'm good at top of funnel. I'm lousy at bottom of funnel.
That's why you're a hunter, not a farmer.
Yeah, I'm good at top of funnel. Anyway.
That's because, look, to some people, it depends on what you're good at. The middle to bottom of the funnel is a lot more work. You got to get them back on track when the excitement's gone. You got to get them over the objections. You got to get the influencers and blockers on board. I mean, that takes a lot more, and you go too fast. And sales leaders have to have observable moments. If you don't have observable moments, you can't coach. End of discussion. And it sounds simple, right? You'd think people would get that, but the truth of the matter is, like with all kinds of sales organizations, and yet salesmen just run around coaching people, and I'm like, well, where did you get that? Like, well, I heard it, or I heard it briefly over here, or I read it somewhere. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, seriously? You spend no time watching people. Look, I'm old. I remember the days of the ride-along, right? Your boss would come with you and sit over your shoulder while you're selling, you're sweating like shit, and you're thinking, right? And this poor guy's gonna get you in the car and beat your ass off, right? Those days they're like over. SDRs, I mean, they're in a cube like this all day long, right? And it's hard for a manager to go sit in the cube with you and try to listen right? So we're desperate for good observable moments. Desperate for them. This is Will Barron of the Salesman Red podcast. Look at that right there with that dope swag right there. Look at that. If you aren't watching his podcast, you don't care about your career in sales. I'm going to go that far. Look, he hits all the right topics. He gets all the right people. He understands how to deliver a product of value. So, and I love Will. Will and I, how many shows have we done now? 3?
I think this is our 4th.
Four. One of us can't
and
count.
Look, let me just kind of double down on this. Keenan, there's only yourself, Jack Kosikowski. I think that might be it. They've made it on one twice.
Oh, see, look, he knows a
so
player
it
when
comes
he sees
back.
a player. Yeah. But he's a good cat too. London, look, he's tall. He's English and he's tall. That never happens. And he's got good teeth. I don't know what the fuck's going on. He wasn't born there. He's a transplant. He's tall and good teeth. That's not an Englander. But no, people follow him, watch him. It's good stuff.
Cheers, man.
I love the guy. All right, baby. I'm gonna see you around.
Do that.
We went the long way, so
got
I think
nothing
we
to
go
lose.
this way and then we turn left up here.
Actually, that does make sense. Then take a left. Yeah.
Years old, and it's Christmas week somewhere around there. I'm working at this restaurant called the New York Deli, and it was, if you ever watch, it's kind of old school, but if you ever watch Mork and Mindy, in the very beginning they had the New York Deli, and that's where I was working, right? Mork and Mindy's place. And I'm delivering matzo ball freaking soup, driving around, and the company bought Ford Escort. It's freaking.
You're delivering
matzo ball soup. Yes, it is a complete blizzard out. The only reason I'm working is because I can't make my rent, so I gotta work to make my rent. And I literally am going down Broadway, and there's the University of Colorado to my left. And I don't know if everybody has these moments, but it was like a sign. Jim, is this what you're gonna do with the rest of your life? Like literally, you're 23 years old, you're driving a piece of shit Escort, delivering matzo ball soup at 9 o'clock at night on a blizzard, and the college is right there. And the kids who were going to this college, you're probably delivering the food for their sorry asses, right?
Yeah.
So that next semester, I was in school. Oh, done. Like I'm like, this is not my life. What would you say is your most proud moment? Like, give me that one story, that person you built up, that award, whatever. What would you say is the most proud moment in your career as a salesman?
ask questions to understand what is their innate desire to win. Like what's at the core, what's their chip, what's their sales chip that makes them really good. And this guy came in, he had a little sales experience, but he had swag. And I said, you know, you have the most beautiful speaking voice. Why do you have such a beautiful speaking voice? He said, well, you know, it's interesting you should ask. He said, I was on Broadway from the time I was 11 years old till I was 18. He said, I was the lead child in Les Miserables. And I said, well, can you tell me about that? And he said, well, I was living in Miami and there were auditions to be on the theater, and I thought it was just local theater, and I auditioned and I didn't tell my parents, and funny enough, I got the part and I found out I had to move to New York and actually be on Broadway. Right?
Yeah.
So then I had to go to my parents, and then I had to figure out how I was going to live in New York and how.
At 11?
Yeah, at 11 years old. And he said, and I figured it out. My grandmother lived there, and I'd be homeschooled, and I worked all that out. And then I spent the next 7 years on Broadway. And I said, I'll take you. I said, I will take you. And I took him, and he went from a junior BDR, or business development rep, into a senior rep, into a territory rep, and now he is commercial director at the county.
So he's almost a peer.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
that is a great story.
In 4 years.
That you found.
Yeah, he was awesome.
I love that.
I love it.
I almost said, is that sucker on? And I was like, nah, he's got it on. Dante's dragging it, he's fucking up. He's too tired. He's forgot to put this mic on the camera. How you feeling, Dante?
I'm tired.
Yeah, Dante's a little tired. Dante's still young. He doesn't know how to get up before noontime. Gotta hustle, my man. You gotta get up early and get it done. Get it done. But I'll give him credit. He's a night owl. He'll probably stay up till 3 in the morning, so it's not so sad. But a good couple of days in Chicago. Dude, you know, the thing that I got most out of this, maybe the happiest, is to hear how many leaders were motivated by helping others to become a sales leader. Not because they had some sense of power. Now look, I don't know how many truly act that way, because I didn't get the time to spend time watching them lead. But when I asked people, you know, why did you become a leader? Almost all of them, almost all of them said, because they really got off on helping people improve. They got off on helping people get better. They got excited about sharing knowledge and growing people. And that's what we need. That's what leadership is all about. I've said it 100 times. The best leaders get more out of people than people can get out of themselves. And it was really good to hear that. So it's a good freaking day, or a couple days at AA-ISP. Good days on the road with you, my man. Now it's 5. I know, right? Was it 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 in the morning? We're on our way to the airport. Almost there.
We stayed busy.
Oh, dude, it was straight.
Yeah.
It was straight. It was good.